For most of these smaller bounties, we just need the repeaters anyway. Yeah, the pip shifts back and forth there, cannon on and off. It's affecting the aim point for all the weapons when it's on. But the advantage of doing this is having the repeaters to be able to deal with more agile targets, and the cannon to be able to deal with larger, less maneuverable, but better shielded and armored targets. And that makes pretty quick work of them. So, once again, anything large enough to warrant using the cannon on is going to show up far enough away to give us time to preemptively power the cannon and charge it. If the AI was accurate with those turrets, it would be absolutely scary. So right now I've got the GVSR repeaters and the Light Strike 5, and I'm actually going to disable the Light Strike. Now the reason why we're disabling the Light Strike is that the pip, like we discussed previously in one of the loadout videos, is so that it's not affecting the velocity of the combined pip for the repeaters. Basically, we're only using the cannon when we really need to.
Launch complete.
And by disabling the energy cannon, we also get more shots on the repeaters because of the capacitor system.
Landing gear retracted. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
So we'll go take care of this bounty to unlock the Crusader ones, and then we will take care of the evaluation around Hurston and the Hurston bounties, and we'll keep progressing up the chain until the rest of them are unlocked. It shouldn't take too long because the reputation is still there from before.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Contact. Contact. Kill.
Alright, so that one unlocked the Crusader bounties for us. So let's grab this tracker certificate and head to Ida around Hurston. And we will advance up the chain.
Is the direct arrest of Crusader security, while those responsible is strongly advised extra caution.
That sounds like Ninetail's lockdown just ended.
Quantum travel complete.
We'll only really bring that cannon online when we know we're engaging something large enough for the cannon to both make a difference and hit reliably.
Quantum travel initiated.
For most of these smaller bounties, we just need the repeaters anyway. Now, to maximize DPS, we could put a size 4 repeater on as well. But size 5 repeaters are kind of pointless because they have the same velocity as size 5 cannons, and they deal less DPS and are less efficient in terms of the capacitor charge currently, so not a whole lot of point in going with them currently. So this guy's in a cutlass, so we know the cannon's probably going to be useful, but as I turn that cannon on and off, you can see how the pip shifts.
Here you go.
You can see how the pip is shifting. See how the pip shifts back and forth there, cannon on and off. It's affecting the aim point for all the weapons when it's on.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Hey, Keep Manjawa, how's it going?
Shields under fire.
I just missed the Nine Tails event, it seems. Been trying to do it, but I haven't been able to be on when it's on. How was it?
Son of a bitch.
Alright, let's do the next bounty. Actually, before we do this one, since it's taking us all the way back to Crusader, let's do the evaluation for Hurston as well, since we're here. Ooh, 20 to 30 is pretty rough still.
Quantum travel initiated.
That's kind of why I stopped doing Xenothreat on PTU.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
What side did you play for?
Shields under fire. Kill.
Yeah, I think nobody's running red right now because of the prison glitch. Alright, took care of that one. Let's head back to Crusader.
Quantum travel initiated.
It was Crusader L1, but it ended. I don't know why the marker's still there. Yeah. I hope the next bounty doesn't bounce us back to Hurston, but that's the way it usually goes.
Travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Contact.
So, once again, anything large enough to warrant using the cannon on is going to show up far enough away to give us time to preemptively power the cannon and charge it. Like this Valkyrie, for example. But you can see just how far that changes the pip deflection.
Shields under fire. Friendly target.
Alright, so... yeah, look, it's going to take us back to Hurston. Alright, I guess back we go.
Quantum travel.
All we need now is a key binding to be able to enable and disable specific weapons. That would be great. Rather than having to go into the MFD every time. Bouncing back and forth like this is something that the Vanguard's quite good at because of the size 2 drive in it.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
So we'll just keep the cannon disabled until we know what we're up against. Like I mentioned, if something's large enough to warrant using the cannon, it will have a large enough signature to appear far enough away to give us time to turn the cannon on. For example, there's another Valkyrie. So let's turn the cannon on to be able to pulverize it. And of course, when the cannon first turns on, it's going to start with no ammunition, so it takes a little bit of time to charge up as well.
Shields under fire.
Son of a...
And that makes pretty quick work of them. Alright, so master license now. So this is going to be against a hammerhead. And would you look at that? It's going to take us all the way back to Crusader. Of course it is.
Quantum travel initiated.
So we probably will need that cannon for the hammerhead, but I'm just going to leave it disabled for the moment. Only really going to turn it on, like I said, until it's absolutely needed. But the advantage of doing this is having the repeaters to be able to deal with more agile targets, and the cannon to be able to deal with larger, less maneuverable, but better shielded and armored targets. Being able to swap between them to help manage the effectiveness of both weapon systems. Because disabling the cannon gives more ammo to the repeaters and allows them to have their higher velocity affect the pip, whereas enabling the cannon also drains energy from the repeaters and changes their impact point to be basically the same as the cannon, so you have to aim where the cannon is. Which makes it a lot harder to hit with the repeaters, especially against targets that are smaller and more maneuverable.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Alright, let's see if any other support ships show up. Looks like just the Hammerhead for the moment. At least at that level of scan. Nothing on ping. Alright, so we will enable the cannon to deal with the Hammerhead.
Shields under fire. Shields under fire.
Let's change to lag pip as well. Shields under fire. Looks like the support ships spawned, so let's deal with the support ships so they're not messing with us. Once again, because they're smaller targets, I had disabled the cannon. takes care of the support ships. We can focus on the hammerhead again, so we will enable the cannon.
Shields under fire. Hydrogen fuel count 75%.
Those larger bounties are definitely a lot harder to take down now. If the AI was accurate with those turrets, it would be absolutely scary. But right now, simply because the AI can't really hit,
Shields under fire. Shields under fire.
you can slowly chip away at them over time, though. There we go. Oh, that was a lackluster explosion. Yeah, they're definitely a lot harder to take out now. At least without expending ordnance. But yeah, the days of chain farming them quickly is probably over. You can still probably really easily do the VHRTs though. Let's try one more. Not far from here, so.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Now, one way we could be more efficient in the Vanguard would be to run an all-cannon loadout. That would definitely help as far as dealing with both efficiency for the weapons and damage, because the cannons do more damage per second than the laser repeaters. Not a whole lot more, but it is a little bit more. Let's disable that cannon until we know what we're up against here. There's the hammerhead. Not seeing any support ships, so I'm going to go ahead and enable the cannon. Targeting pip seems to be off. Oh, I think he hit the asteroid. Alright, there's a couple support ships here now as well. Don't really want them firing on me when I'm hanging tight to the hammerhead like that. Let's just disable that cannon to deal with the support ships.
Got a surprise for ya!
Two hurricanes.
Shit.
Two stuttery hurricanes. Oh, looks like I didn't actually get the cannon disabled.
Shields under fire.
Damn it! Shit!
Nitrogen fuel. 58%.
Damn it!
Shields under fire. Again.
Son of a bitch!
Man, those hurricanes are tough now.
Shit!
Shields under fire. Kill.
Alright. Support craft are dealt with. Let's enable the cannon and kill the hammerhead.
Yeah!
Alright, so that's another one that's been destroyed. Yeah, they definitely take a lot, longer. That's just for comparison to this VHRT.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
So, let's just disable the cannon again until we know what we're up against. Alright, we're dealing with a hurricane, so I'm just going to keep the cannon disabled.
Shields are under fire.
So yeah, the VHRTs are much faster by comparison to the ERTs now. Like in terms of monetary gain. Alright, well, still waiting for Ninetales, so hopefully that comes up so I can try that.